back with the WDB Cast. I'm joined by Logan. Logan, say what's up to the people.
Hi, how are you?
So obviously, we didn't have a podcast out last week. That's on me. Personal things going on in life. I can't
It
really
was
control it.
partly me as well.
Life is life. Life can only allow you to do so much. So we're back.
We are back.
I'm not gonna sit here and say 1 week didn't hurt us, because it did. I didn't. It felt weird not sitting down on a Sunday trying to upload a podcast to YouTube and Spotify. But we are back. We are gonna continue it. The thing is with life is you can never control it. So like I've said before, we're gonna try to continue doing this weekly. If it gets to the point where we can't and we miss an episode, it's life.
Yeah, that or, if we have to change the schedule around to where we do it once bi-weekly or whatever the case is, we kind of roll with the punches at this point.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Exactly. I want to do this every week. I'm making a tweet currently about the podcast, so if I feel like I'm kind of distracted for 30 seconds, okay, it's live. But I want to do this every week. It gets really tough, especially when life throws curveballs at you that you don't expect. But with that being said, we are back. We are here. Happy December 1st, everybody. November is over.
Thank God.
How was your November?
I failed 13 days in. Yep.
I can't answer this because there's a lot. I scammed a lot of people this November.
You scammed a lot.
I made a lot of bets saying that they bet I'd fail and I bet I'd win. I made a lot of cash, and I just said I won. So I'm not gonna say if I failed or won. I just leave it up to scientific, studies. But anywho,
I'll be messaging you after the podcast.
Can't believe I was the only one in heroics to pass it on in November. Devin failed the first day. I got a text saying that. I will look back if I have to. Don't listen to his bullshit. But
yeah, that guy failed. 100%.
So I'm going to come out and say that me and Logan decided that we were going to come and do a 2 jerk-offs talking about jerking off because it's December 1st. But me and Logan have not actually sat down and had a conversation or talked in a while. So we'll probably get to that too.
So it's just 2 jerk-offs jerking around, and then we'll talk about jerking off.
Exactly. So, Logan, it's been some time since we last talked. I mean, even the last time we talked, it was very brief. We did the podcast, kind of boom, boom, did our thing, and went on.
Yeah.
How has the last 2 weeks been since we last really talked?
Well, to be honest with you, it's been kind of just trying to get locked into the gym mentality again. I hate the way that I look right now, and I'm trying to fix that, since that's the only thing you can do. If you don't like the way you look, fucking do something about it, bitch. While doing that, I also thought it would be a great idea to just quit nicotine while I was doing it. That's been going about as good as you can expect. Other than that, I mean, I've been kind of keeping to myself. I'm now fully addicted to Halo Infinite.
It needed to happen. We are. There's Mom in the podcast. Bye, Mom. Mom is no longer in the podcast.
Mom is in the podcast.
Yeah, she just opened the door. But yeah, no. I mean, Halo Infinite is definitely a game you should be addicted to. Okay, so the last time that we recorded, no. The last time we were gonna record. So this is how I got into Halo. Hi, dog. So this is how I got into Halo, right? We were supposed to do the podcast, and on Thursday, correct? It was a Thursday. So 7:00, I'm home from work, sitting there, and Logan's like, "We're gonna go live for 8." So I'm like, I got into Discord, talking to some guys. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick fucking nap. Logan's like, "You're not gonna wake up." Basically, I
called it.
Listen, okay, first of all, if you guys don't know, I have the worst sleep schedule of all time. I push myself to the limit almost, every week. I will go like 4 days without sleeping and then crash, and then go like 3 days without sleeping, crash, go another 4. It's really not good.
No, it's horrible.
So that was like a stretch of me grinding COD, trying to work and grind COD, scrim, whatever. It's been tough, right? So 7 o'clock, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go take a nap. So I lay down, and Logan's like, you're not waking up. So I set my alarm for like 7:55 and 8. I had my mom was like, Mom, wake me up for like 7:50. I gotta be up. She's like, all right. Pass out. I wake up at 7:50. I remember texting Logan, good morning. Got out of bed, got in this gaming chair right here.
And then pass right back out.
Done.
And like, I think I was eating dinner. No. I think
you were eating dinner when it was like 7. That's why I was going to take the nap.
Yeah, because I went to go work out, and then you said you were going to take a nap, and then I came back. I was eating food. I think I was hanging out with Ariana too. Like, she was here because we were about to leave. We were about to leave for North Carolina, and like we were going to report. No, I think she was just coming over for the weekend. Anywho, and I remember you texting me good morning. I was like, okay, bet, I'll be on in 10 minutes. And I think you said, okay. And then 10 minutes goes by. I was waiting for like a response from you. Never got anything. They're like, hey, I'm here, ready to go. And I said, hey, you're ready. So what was it, like 6.5 hours go by? You text me like 5 in the
worse
morning.
Than that. Yeah, it was. All right. So not only like, the reason why I wasn't playing Halo at this time is because I was grinding COD, as I said. So not only did I sleep through the podcast, I slept through scrims, all of them. I was like, I gotta do the podcast, then we could scrim. Everybody was like, all right, bet, do your podcast, then we'll scrim. Fucking slumped. No podcast.
Saturday, November 20th,
no scrims.
4:08 a.m. Dog, I just woke up in my fucking gaming chair.
4:08 a.m. I woke up, I looked to my left, and I see Rolly and Ryan still in Discord. I'm like, man, what the fuck these guys doing in here at 4 in the morning? I click on it. They're playing Halo. I'm like, all right. Click open Halo, and that was it. I fell in love.
I literally said, all right. He said, I'll be up at 7:14 p.m. Sal texted, I'll be up. Podcast more important than scrims. Fuck them kids.
I was not wrong.
I said, all right, see you in about 40. 40 minutes goes by at 7:54 p.m. Good morning. I said, aloha, I'm talking to Mia Familia on the phone real quick. I was on FaceTime with my family. I texted Avengers Assemble. You said heard. I texted Avengers Assemble at 8:19 p.m. About 20 minutes goes by. After that, dog, I woke up from my gaming chair. 6 hours later. Wait, no. What's the math here?
7?
7?
9. 7 o'clock to 4 a.m. is 9 hours.
It was like, yeah, but I'm gonna say it's 8. I'm gonna say 8.
Because all right, yeah, because I took a 40-minute nap, woke up, then fell back asleep for 8 hours.
Dude, like fucking crashed immediately.
Listen, I literally, like, I had no energy. I was dying getting out of my bed to get in my chair. My bed's, you can see my bed. There's a dog on it. Bella. Okay, yeah, that's Bella. Gaming chair sleep is elite. Okay, gaming chair sleep is elite, but like, it's funny because the night before I was having a fucking horrid time. The night before I broke my gaming chair, I was pissed. I was literally just ending my stream. I broke my chair, and then I passed out the next day in it. But
I haven't fallen asleep in my chair in a while.
Dude, it was a different type of sleep, I'll tell you that. Basically, it started a whole Halo grind.
Were you like fucking face first into your arms? Like,
dude, I was literally like ready to fucking go. Like, I had hand on mouse. Just...
or were you like...
I actually don't remember how I woke up. I think I woke up face down in my desk. Like forehead marks for days.
Dude, it probably felt like the like school naps they used to take.
Oh, you put the arm down and you're just out cold. You think it's like 20 minutes. It's like an hour.
Yeah.
But like, that was so necessary because like, I don't think I told many people. A lot of people know, but I didn't tell many people. I was fucking falling asleep for hours at a time at work. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm tired. And I was like sitting there. I'm like, I gotta do this last point. I would go do it, and then I'm like, all right, let me just relax in the car for a few minutes. Out cold. Hour goes by. Holy shit, I fell asleep for an hour. fly to the next point because I'm now behind. And I was just doing that like left and right. Then there was one day that I fell asleep. I was like, I need to take a nap. I'm too tired. I was at work. I was like, all right, I'm gonna change my lunch break into a nap. So I'm gonna like take an extended lunch. Nobody's gonna say shit about that. Dude, I fell asleep from like 2 o'clock to 4, end of my shift.
Jesus.
I woke up. I was like, yep, I'm getting canned today. I fell asleep in the back of some random like abandoned lot, dude. It was bad. But
Yeah, I think it's time to fix the sleep schedule, dog.
I have, dude. I've been falling asleep at like fucking. I tweeted like 7:50 something last night. Good night. Check it was like cap, dude. I was texting Devin for a little bit, and then I was just head in the sheets, done. I still slept through my alarm this morning. That's how you know. Like I have not gotten a good
That's
night's
also
sleep.
just because you've not fully adjusted. Your circadian rhythm is just all fucked.
Oh yeah, and then like there was one day I fell asleep super early. I woke up like 4 in the morning. And no, I didn't even go to sleep super early. I went to sleep at like 1:30, 2 in the morning. Woke up at 4. I woke up to text from work at 4. They were like, "Yeah, we're canceling the day for rain." I was like, "Bet." I was like, "Fuck it, what do I do?" I went straight to the gym. It was like, I didn't go straight to the gym at like 4 in the morning. It was like a couple hours later. I went to the gym, got a bunch of shit done. Then I'm like, damn, it's fucking 7 o'clock. I'm sitting in my house. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do now?
So
Devin wakes up. I was like, yeah, I already went to the gym. He's like, fake.
how is that fake? He already went to the gym. Devin, I think you just like using the word fake.
Dude, he does. He calls me fake constantly. I'm not even. Alright, sometimes. I can't say I'm not fake. I don't always. It's not that I don't tell the truth. It's not that I lie. It's that I withhold information.
You
know what I'm
withhold
saying?
information.
I'm not just the like. You have to unlock the next chapter. I can't just open the fucking page for you. Like unlock it and maybe you'll find out. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, give me just a second. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
All right,
Keep entertaining the train.
Oh God, entertaining is my specialty. So to catch you guys up with what I've been doing, I want to talk about this when Logan comes back. So maybe we'll go back over this. But basically, I stopped playing COD again. It didn't take long. Then I started playing Halo. I had a lot of fun with it. I was playing Halo. Then I just kind of started calling nights early and like going to work. And then I started playing COD again out of nowhere. And honestly, when I got back to COD, like, you know when you just like feel nasty at a game? Listen, I was decent at COD beforehand. I don't know what happened, but I was an S&D star. Like, after that break, like playing Halo to COD, S&D star. I remember the first time I went to go shoot bots to warm up, and I was like, whoa, this feels so weird. Like, I was shooting circles, and then the first game in, frying 15s, 13s, 12s, all day, double digits. And maybe 2 days later, I got accused of hacking. Got accused of hacking. We laughed it off. We called the kid an idiot. I'm sitting here thinking like he's got to be trolling. Like he's like the one of the kids I play with. It's one of his friends. I'm like, this kid's got to be kidding. Like there's no way he's like serious right now. Like he has to be trolling. If I was hacking, I would have a lot more earnings and a lot more winnings than I did. Like, what? But anyway, so like I got accused of hacking. Cool, whatever. Dude, you can run through my whole computer. I don't care. Right? Then he says in the chat, we blow it over. Next thing I know, he's like, oh, if your teammate wasn't hacking, I'd chow you. I'm not hacking, so like now I'm just trying to make some free cash, right? Like, about to put this kid in the blender for free cash. And he's like, oh, like monitor cam. Anybody who saw it, I literally had a G Fuel tub with my camera that is currently on my monitor. I had it just pointed on my monitor. Ready to go. I was so excited. Then this kid starts tweeting proof of me hacking. So I had to sit there and break that all down and say how I'm not hacking. Ridiculous. The fact that I had to do that was ridiculous. I mean, I really didn't because the kid's fucking a nobody, but like I'm not going to sit there and not reply to it. And then somebody be like, he didn't reply, he's hacking. So, had to clear that. And then since I literally have not touched any video games, I have not had the time or the energy. And now I'm going to Massachusetts to work. So this podcast might be live Sunday and it might be live Monday. We're not 100% sure yet because it's when I'm coming back. That's what changes it. So that was a brief, the last weekish. That's a dog.
Oh my god. Hi.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I had to take a fucking protein shit.
Nah, man, you're good. Now Dad's in the podcast, and Dad is still in the podcast with a dog. I don't think I could show that on stream. Lovely.
What was he, just butt naked?
All right. Lovely. No, no, no. We just grabbed my dog by the top of the hair. I don't think that's, that's like alinity getting reported to PETA.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how to continue after that.
All right, what were we talking about? I'll try to merge back in like nothing.
I was talking about me getting accused.
Oh Jesus.
So I was just kind of talking about the last week that I've had, and
Did low tier COD News ever message you?
no, that kid is so low he's not even a low tier. The COD News ignored his tweets. Then I had people. He was like, I saw his tweet. He was like, oh, his minion and not his fans came and dick rode him, so that way they said he wasn't hacking. Dude, what? There was people I don't even have conversation with. I didn't even know followed me that were like, are you an idiot? And then there was people that I know that definitely came to the rescue. But like, dude, he was posting the stupidest shit.
Yeah, that was definitely some fatherless activity.
Did you watch any of his clips?
I watched the clips that he posted of you.
You watched the Berlin one?
Yeah, the one where you were supposedly pre-firing, or you had walls. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, the one that he's saying.
And then that you aimed down a random doorway and just shot.
No, I'm sitting there like running towards mid map, and I just randomly start going, "It's a B, it's a B, it's a B." I start screaming. He's like, "Oh, now he magically knows it's a B." Like there wasn't a stun sound cue at B. Thank you. I know Call of Duty. Thank you. Thank you for just saying that I know Call of Duty. Then he's like, he randomly ADS's this tank, and I paused it, and it's like, if I was walling there was two kids. You could see them in frame. They're both to the right of the tank. So if I was walling, I would have snapped to my right and not at the tank. But whatever, right? Who cares about that?
Yeah, who gives a fuck about that? That's just bullshit.
Then I kill one, and the second kid, I peek around the corner, and you see his like name tag, because that's Call of Duty for you. You see your name tags now?
Yeah.
And the kid goes, yeah, pretty much. And the kid's like, oh, and he just knows. Yeah, his name tag is literally sitting on a heady. Like, I know. And then the last kid, I'll be honest with you, the last kid, I was like, shit, like this looks hella sus, because I literally didn't. I was like, there's one more, and I jumped out and chowed him. I'm like, what the fuck made me like know that I didn't see another kid? So I'm like, what the fuck made me know? Like I could see if I just jumped out and chowed it, because I do that randomly. But the fact that I said there's one more, I was like, okay, that's sus. And then I look back and I'm slowing it down, and you can literally see the guys like, basically in Vanguard, when a name pops up, it's not just a name this year. There's like a little red dot or red triangle or diamond, whatever it is. I think it's a dot. There's like a little dot next to the name.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing that pops up before names is the dot. So through the tank, I pause it, and there's a little fucking dot on the tank. So I knew he's there. I could see him through the fucking tank because the game's broken. And I call it out, chow it, and this kid's like, hacking. Dude, what?
So I'm looking at this guy's Twitter right now because I know you guys all got fucking banned. He gets disputed a lot.
He's probably disputing saying somebody's hacking, or I don't know. All I know is he wouldn't play
got
me.
A fuck ton of views though on this clip.
The Berlin one or the other one?
Both.
Well, the other one I quote retweeted
the other one he tagged under his reply was 88 views, but the other one was 619.
That's the Berlin one, right?
That's the first one.
That's Tuscan. I quickscope the kid coming out the doorway.
Yeah.
Well, that one, it should have got a lot of views because he tweeted it. I quote retweeted it, and somebody else quote retweeted it. So you're getting everybody's views from that.
But I mean,
I was literally looking around like a fucking crack, and he's like looking through walls, looking through walls. Like,
yeah,
dude, what?
everybody does that. That's such a stupid thing. I hate God kids so
He's
much.
like, I don't know why he's looking at this. Dude, I'm looking at, like, the kid clearly doesn't know COD, because if you look at my mini map, my teammates have, my back, the left side of the map, all blocked off, so clearly they can only come from the right side of the map slash church. So I'm looking at anywhere that they could come from on that side of the map. Mid alley, their side U is the only thing I could see, and I was looking at my back because that's the only thing she could come from.
Yeah.
If my teammates don't get into a gunfight, clearly he's not with them, so he's probably behind me.
Yeah.
Walls.
Yo, Jeremy cracks me up.
You see the one when he replied to the low tiers? He added low tiers, and he's like they're admins right now. Yeah, basically that kid was a total waste of time because we were getting a chow at 2 in the morning. Alright, so this chow was supposed to happen at 2 in the morning. At 5 in the morning, 5:51, I believe, actually, basically 6, he dodged. 4 hours.
Yeah, because he's scared.
Then his reply was, "You want me to play through PC kids? Are you delusional?" He literally says in his tweet, "If they're monitor camming, I'll play you for any amount." Dude, I monitor cam.
Any amount, just make a monitor cam.
Not only did I monitor cam, the one who was being accused, so did Check and Hulk. Hulk was live on Instagram Live. We were doing everything in our power to get a free linky dinky out of this kid. Delusional. I just can't stand morons. Then he was saying that this girl I play with this girl who's a part of J4L, which is Just for Looks. It's a Quips org. And I play with her with DVN. And he started saying she's walling. Dude, what? She's a poppin' streamer. Like, what, dude? If I was walling, I would have beat Methods and Zuma. I got pissed on. Like, things don't make sense.
Yeah, nothing makes sense anymore, dude.
But basically, that's like what I've been fighting for my life about with COD, because like nobody else is gonna accuse me of hacking because everybody's witnessed me lose. Everybody's witnessed me shit the sheets before, so nobody's gonna sit there and be like, "Yep, Sal's hacking." They've all witnessed me have bad games and good games, so neither one of them surprise people, and it really shouldn't. Like, some of those clips are not crazy. I've done crazier shit in MW, but because I'm on console, nobody talks about it. Like, if I was on PC then, you know how many times I'd be called a hacker? You know how many times I quickscoped a random door? Like,
yeah. It
doesn't make sense.
I hate people. So that's what's going on for you, huh?
Yeah, defending my name because I don't hack, but whatever. It is what it is, right?
It is what it is, my brother.
Can't even compete anymore. I'm ruined by a kid named
Really?
Jermsy. I'm just kidding. Not a single person took him serious. I could go compete in anything I want. I just don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think people fucking realized.
No, I think people thought he was trolling.
Yeah, I would. That sounds much more believable than him actually thinking that you're cheating. But I guess then again, he's just gonna call me another dick rider and whatever else you can.
Dude, stop riding, bro. I'm sore. God, dude, I have half of Twitter riding me. It's fucking crazy.
Yep, all the minions.
Then fucking Izzy goes, all the minions came back for that one tweet.
They all did. Every single one of them. They're like, we're not gonna let you go down like Cheeto.
You should have seen what Devin said. Devin was like, they couldn't watch their king go down like that. What do you mean by that, Devin? What king?
I mean, you are the king.
Of what?
These.
I used that line on Check It and it worked.
Because he sucks.
I was like, we were looking for a fourth, and I go, "Yo, Check It, you trying to run with D?" I was like, "DVN's down." He goes, yeah, I don't care. Who's D? I was like, "D's nuts." Dude, I don't know why it was the funniest shit ever, because his dumb ass actually fell for it.
Get scammed, idiot.
Yeah, I mean, like, aside from, being called a hacker and gaming, work's been depressing. Life's been depressing. I'm back down the rabbit hole of just issues again.
Love God, love God, love God.
I wasn't sleeping for a while. Now this week I finally got like some decent sleep. I
That's still shit.
I slept like I've been taking naps after work, thinking like I'm gonna take a little power nap, and like I'm like napping like all day. Like the other day I napped from like as soon as I got to work till like 10 o'clock. I missed dinner and I just went downstairs and worked out. Went back to bed.
Jesus.
I haven't
Maybe we need to
eaten
work on
like
that.
I ate today, but I before that was like I think I missed 3 days of eating or some shit.
See, I've been like overeating because of just me running around and just killing my body.
Well, I
I'm
should
drinking
be
like
like
two
my
protein
body's like
shakes a
asking
day.
for food.
Yeah, I'm like drinking like 2 protein shakes a day and just eating 3 meals. It's fucked. I have to watch like the shit that I'm eating though. Because I
Yeah.
had ramen today, bro, and it was like so much sodium. I literally felt weak the rest of the night.
Well, I've been eating like no carbs and like I've been decent on that, but the problem is
I
like
I need carbs though. That's the thing.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing like with work and working out, like I need the carbs too. At the same time, I know that if I do a no carb diet, dude, I'll lose weight so fast. But like I'm like killing myself to do it and it's not
Honest,
good, but at the same time like I'm sleeping through dinner, so it's like it doesn't even phase me.
yeah, but
It's bad.
you also you're like your menu itself is probably a lot of carbs anyway, so you're probably taking more
Dude, I'm
carbs in
fucking
than anybody.
Italian. Everything is
Yeah,
fucking carbs.
everything is carb.
Like, what are we eating for dinner? We're gonna have pasta with bread.
How about some cholesterol, bitch?
Like, okay. Chicken parm, got carbs. With pasta, carbs. You
What
want
are
a
we
side of
having
bread
for
on this?
dinner? Clogged arteries?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I get you.
Hey, we're gonna eat healthy today? Yeah, carbs. Okay, yeah. I love when I tell my parents I'm on a no carb diet. It's like the funniest thing ever. Hey, I'm on a no carb diet. Not at this house. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
good try, bitch.
I remember my dad was on a no carb diet. Did fine. Did fine. When he was on the no carb diet, we never had fucking carbs in this house. I was craving them motherfuckers. I was practically on a no carb diet myself.
You're
with
about to
this
go
guy.
to fucking Carrabba's or something.
Dude, I was fucking like, I was like having a meltdown. I'm like, why the fuck? I'm suffering because you don't want to eat carbs? Nah, I don't want to eat carbs. The whole family. Dude, the other day they're like, we're gonna make sausage and broccoli. I'm like, oh, perfect, no carbs. They're like, we're gonna put it on a fucking grinder. What? Are you fucking nuts?
What?
Then what they had you want a steak and cheese? I was like, I'll just have the steak. They're like, all right. They just gave me a steak grinder with no cheese. I meant without the fucking bread.
And
I literally I can't get away from it in this house. We got a pizza oven. Like I don't think people understand. How do you want me to get away from carbs? I got a fucking pizza oven. That
yeah,
thing
dude, he literally
fucking
has a whole
pushes
menu.
out carbs. Like I don't think people understand. Like I live in a stereotypical Italian household.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The guy lives on nothing but carbs, so that's kind of a problem. But like I was saying, you could probably lose a lot of weight even if you just cut your carb intake like in half.
It's fucking impossible.
Well, yeah, I mean you're Italian.
No carb diet means don't eat.
I didn't say no carb. It just means eat half your meals.
Dude, half the
Fine.
meal is too much fucking carbs already.
I said half your meals.
That's what I'm saying. Half my meals are
Or
already
like
too much
one and a
fucking
half
carbs.
meals a day instead of 3.
Oh, you want a plate? Yeah, that counts as 3 plates. Listen, I don't think people understand. If you guys came to my house for dinner one night, the plate that you're gonna have is like your fucking family's weekly dinner. Like if you took a week of dinners and put them together, that's one night in my fucking house. Like
Just think of the nutritional value though.
it's fucking insane.
One,
My parents
you
always
could
like,
starve yourself all week, go to Sal's house, and then come back looking shredded.
dude, my dad would be like, I don't understand. We always got leftovers. What do you expect? You made 5 pounds of pasta for 4 of us. You expect us each to have 1.25 pounds each? Like, there's things I can't wrap my head around. What the fuck? You know those big bowls that you guys, like, most families put like a big salad in it or like maybe like a big stir fry? That's a
Like
fucking dinner plate.
What Ezekiel Elliott ate cereal out of.
That's a fucking dinner plate. You know, like, We get a pot each. We make an individual pot a person.
Homemade sauce and everything.
A
Double
pot.
the carb intake.
Double. A pot for one person.
Jesus fuck.
You guys make one person pizzas? Yeah, we make one person pizzas, one person pots, whatever you want.
We got it all.
Ridiculous. I don't know.
Hey bro, just come live with me. I'm just shredded.
Listen, if I literally lived at another house for a fucking week, I would be starving. Like, because of how different my fucking like food intake would be.
It would work though.
Absolutely. I go home and they'd be like,
you could just replace it with not carbs. You could just replace like your hunger and eat something else.
Yeah, listen, I went out to eat today with somebody. And they're like, "Oh my god, you gotta try this rice, like it's so good." I was like, "I can't have the fucking rice." They're like, "Oh, like." She took me this. It's carbs.
Yeah, who cares? It's light carbs.
No carbs. So she took me to this like Spanish place, right? So sitting there, I'm like, all right, I can't have the fucking rice. That's fucking already first mistake done. It's like, why'd I come here? Then they had like fried food. I was like, I can't have that either. I'm like, all right, you know what? I got like some pork, a little bit of chicken, like grilled. I was like, what a feast. I'm sitting there watching the other person indulge fucking rice.
Oh, I bet you it looks so good too.
The only time I have rice is if like I get a bowl, I'll put rice in it because like it's not. I can't eat a bowl without rice. It's not the same. I'm already cutting the fucking tortilla out of there. I gotta the burrito. I gotta have the fucking the rice. You know what I mean?
You have to have it all.
Just fucking. I'm sitting there like I'm gonna fucking go nuts watching this shit. What I really should do is move out because I would literally like I'm so cheap I wouldn't buy myself food.
Yeah, it would be super easy for you.
But like fucking 2 weeks in, my parents would be like, "Oh my god, you look like you haven't eaten." I haven't. I fucking haven't.
You're right. You are correct. I have not eaten shit.
Why haven't you eaten? I don't want to pay for that shit. Are you nuts? Grocery shopping. Who needs it? I'm literally like a stereotypical Italian. It's bad.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, I don't know if they watched this, so I'm just going to say somebody. They're like, oh my god, like, I'm going to buy you this and that and this and that and this and that. And I was like, oh, word? Like, yeah, what are you going to get me for Christmas? And I was like,
drugs?
What am I going to want? Yeah, you want something?
Christmas?
Christmas is next year. Christmas is next. We don't do that. There's a gap year this year. Like, well,
it's a gap year.
You're talking about like 2022 Christmas or like what do you mean? Like this is what I want. I'm like looking at the price. I'm like, this is what you want. This is not what you're gonna get.
my girlfriend gave me like a whole fucking like like the old timey fucking medieval like hairy rule list that like fucking runs down in cartoonish fashion and just that list. I got that.
You basically got the Declaration of Independence of older times.
Times 20.
Of the old days.
Yeah. That's fool gave me a long ass list.
That's fire. But it's not at the same time. Like
no,
the list is probably fire, but like you're sitting there looking and you're like
$50, $60, $130. Oh, $500.
You ever sit there with the calculator, you're like
doing all the math?
This son of a bitch wants $6,000 worth of fucking shit?
Yes. Quite frequently. Dude, it's so bad. I love this girl to death. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But she is obsessed with this like one gym fucking membership thing. Like this one brand. Mm-hmm. Right? And they were doing a drop. And it was like their Black Friday drop or whatever.
Oh, those Black Friday deals are never fucking deals, let me tell you that.
They are, but they're not.
No, they're fucking not.
It's a scam.
Congratulations, you saved $20 by spending $170.
If you bought one thing, it would be a deal. Like one or two things would be a deal. Yeah, now you're buying 7 things. Right. So I bought her 2 shirts because I helped her with this drop because they sell out quick. It works a lot like Supreme drops or other drops. You only have a limited time because everybody goes fucking nuts for this shit. Right. So I secured $70 worth of shirts for this fucking girl. Right. I was thinking, all right, I'm done. I can clock out of having to do that. Next day, this girl asked me for another $65 fucking hoodie. And then she bought another $140 worth of clothes the very next day on the same drop, like, but it was like the next section of it that got released. So she bought stuff, and then her sister bought things on top of that same day.
So we're looking at about like a $350 worth of fucking merchandise.
Yes, $350 worth of workout gear. Of just workout clothes. And I didn't think about it until I thought about it, because she was like, I'm gonna spend 140. I was like, what do you possibly need from this drop? Like, what else do you possibly need? So I did all the math. This was like $340 in 3 days. I was like, look, I love you, and I get it, you're obsessed with the stuff, I understand. I have my selfish spending habits too. I bought a $2,000 PC. No, I could not afford it. Like,
but that is a fucking investment, Logan.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, it was like you're trying to reason with them, right?
There's no reasoning with that.
Just listen, bro.
There's no reasoning.
I said, I want to live with you in the future, and if we are going to do that successfully, we cannot have this spending habit.
Hey, listen, good luck. You're going to have your shit in my fucking closet with the way she spends, apparently.
Apparently. I'm going to have to ship over things.
Hey, Sal, you want to fucking mail me that hoodie? Because I got to wear it next week. And I need the suit, too, if you could get... Yeah, no problem. Because what the fuck?
I'm telling you, bro, it's so bad. Granted, she doesn't do this all the time. Like, it's not all the time. But she is...
Listen, it's not just her. This is a girl thing. It's a girl thing. All right? Especially
they just want shit.
I'm going to say it. These girls want to talk about they want to be independent. Okay? Yes, be independent. I like that. Buy your own shit. I like that even more. But independent and giving me a list for $5,000 is ridiculous.
Yo, it's so crazy. Yo,
I'm about to start sending bills.
You're gonna start paying rent, fool? Like what? You're gonna pay my card?
I'm gonna be charging you taxes at the end of the year. The IRS and Sal is calling. Are you serious? What?
So bad. Yo, girls are really mad about this. It's so terrible.
I'm also gonna tell you this. All right, piece of advice. You're in a relationship. All right. What I want you to do, all right, is keep all the receipts. Actually, this is a bad example.
No.
Bad example. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna use a different person because I don't want to say this. I don't want to speak.
Some people in trouble.
No.
Bro.
Listen, I don't want to speak this into existence. All right, so my friend Tommy. Tommy's got a girlfriend. Okay. Now, Tommy should probably keep the receipts because whenever Tommy and fucking his girlfriend decide that they're just gonna call it quits, send her the fucking bill. Cause holy shit.
Yo. This is another thing.
With interest.
With interest. It's not what is it? Non-subsequential or whatever. Unsubsidized, or it's subsidized, so it's occurring off the day one of this relationship, bitch.
Exactly.
He's got 8 months of shit going down.
The interest starts on day one, and it continues till the end.
That would screw her is the amount of money I've spent on food.
That's my point.
That's where she would get fucked. Like I don't
the gifts,
the occasional like buying. She doesn't ask for a lot. Like, no, I mean obviously the Christmas list is fucking ridiculous. But
these motherfuckers, Christmas comes one time a year. Can you just be cheap once? Fuck.
She said I wasn't expecting anything crazy. She did ask for one big gift, but like I can handle that. That's not a big deal. Anyways, she gave me the fucking list of a lifetime, but she doesn't overall the entire year doesn't ask for a lot, just a lot of food. And if I kept all the receipts for food that I've spent and how much money I've wasted on gas.
Listen, Ariana, we're not gonna do this, okay? He's not gonna do this. We both love you. We're just talking a conversation A and B, all right? So if you do listen to this, he's not gonna do this.
I'm not going anywhere. But
you could send me the receipts and I'll keep them safe for you.
Yo, it would be so much money, bro. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I drove like 3 hours just to go to a fucking Naruto ramen shop for this girl. I drove to fucking Orlando. That's like 120 miles.
I mean, I can't say shit because never. I can't say it on a podcast.
You would be even worse.
Joke's on me. I didn't fuck it. It wasn't my car or my guess.
You could send her the plane ticket if you do.
Oh my
God.
God.
You discovered that real quick.
Listen, man. I mean...
Yo, they have so many people being horrendous.
Okay, the people that know the situation, do not fucking speak on it, alright? It's over, we're not talking about it again, alright? Let's move on. We're in 2021, moving into 2022, let's get the fuck out of here, alright?
Get your hoodie back.
It's coming. For my birthday.
What? You had to wear that?
I'm literally the GOAT!
This girl is a scam artist.
I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. I got it back for my birthday, okay? In 2 weeks, by the way. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Alright, so what happens if you don't get it? If.
Enemy V2 rocket inbound.
VTOL inbound. Fuck you, bitch. Just let me know, bro.
Nah, listen. Me and her have had conversation lately. She's great.
Uh-huh.
Not that kind of conversation, Logan. I'm in love with a different girl from Texas.
You just admitted that on stream. You're correct. Wow, you're nuts. I can't believe you said that.
What do you mean? I sneezed.
You sneezed. That's getting deleted from the fucking...
Yeah, let's cut that. So, stream will pick that back up right here. Okay, so... Nah, basically, you don't understand. I don't understand. Nobody understands. Why is this my life?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe in love. I'm just joking, by the way. Everybody, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're all jokes. I don't talk to any females.
Yeah.
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
No females, huh?
My mom?
I think we're gonna have to go back and get a clip.
My mom? My sister? Sisters?
You have two.
Mm-hmm. That's the extent of conversation I have with the other gender.
What about the Avengers?
I love that movie. It's a great movie. You know, Marvel did a really good job with all of the Avengers movies. This guy said the Avengers. Okay, Logan's gonna make me break character today. Pull it together. By the way, it was November, so I was very well behaved as well. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, good try, buddy. Good try.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you suck. Come on. How was Black Widow treating you?
I didn't see the movie actually. I heard that it was a decent film. Or...
No.
Is it a movie?
Black Widow. The spot film.
They got a new Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson isn't the Black Widow anymore. What, dude?
This guy is trying to break.
Somebody fact check that.
Yo,
Somebody
he's holding on to your life. You're fighting for your life like you're defending.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Black Widow's a side character, so.
But she is a part of the Avengers, so therefore she has a spot.
Side
in the lineup.
character.
So who is currently filling that role for you? And
not sure. Side character.
She is an official Avenger.
If you said something like fucking Iron Man or Captain America, well, then we'd
Okay,
be
so who's your Iron Man role?
Dude, what? Robert Downey Jr.
Bullshit. Yeah, who's playing Robert Downey Jr. for you, dude?
Himself.
Nope. It's okay. I won't expose you anymore on the fucking podcast. It's fine.
You can't expose anything. What do you mean?
Breathe. Just breathe. It's okay. It's over with.
See, okay, stream. I'm gonna tell you this podcast. So what the friends do, all right? My friends, they try to back me in a corner and like try to make me like expose me of something that isn't exposable because like it's not true.
It's because you make it so like it's funny because of the banter that you like will give back, and then it just becomes trying to
beat around the bush.
Breaking your character.
That's the thing is I could beat around the bush so well where like other people just fold. Like remember that one time we just grilled into Devin on the Heroics Hub podcast? You couldn't do that with me.
Bring that back.
Yeah, that's true. You could get 4 people on here to grill me, and I could beat around the bush the whole time. Like, my moves are sick. Sickening. Route Man gets paid. That's all I gotta say.
Let's get paid.
That's all I gotta say. I'm not paid
Meanwhile,
well, but I'm paid.
Devin folded.
Exactly. See, some people are just not like me. And I'm not even like me. You know what I mean? But, once again, you went very off topic on some random things that are not true. But, basically, I might start... The reason why I'm not in relationships is because I will definitely start keeping receipts. I learned my lesson.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to start dropping fucking receipts on people's heads left and right. What is this? This is the last 5 years of my life. You owe it back by next year.
It's like
or what?
Bill for like $65K.
Gonna fuck around and say or what, and the fucking black SUVs are gonna pull up to the house. Keep kidding.
The family that may or may not exist.
I have a family, but not just a family, not the family.
The family.
Who's the family? Like the
Casino,
Family Guy? Like
the Casino family.
Casino.
The Godfather family.
Casino. The Godfather.
With
Oh,
Robert
Don
De Niro.
Corleone's family? Oh yeah, that's a sick film. It's a great film. Great watch. Great watch.
You're getting predictable.
How am I getting predictable?
I expected it. You did the same thing that you just did with the Avengers lineup, bro.
What did you expect me to fucking do? Just be like, yeah, that family. Oh, I know. What?
Yeah, I mean, you just said it. That's going to take it out of context. I'm clipping it and I'm posting on Twitter. Sal just admitted that the Mafia is real, boys.
Okay, all right. Now I'm gonna say.
Listen,
Listen. Now I'm gonna say what I told Devin all the fucking time. All right. First and foremost, the Mafia does not fucking exist. Okay. The Mafia is there for literature reasons only, aka movies and films, and that's the same thing. And books. That's what I meant. Movies and books makes great film. Great content. Not real. Not true. It's like, okay.
Not real.
This is the comparison. The Mafia is just like Hogwarts.
This has been the We the Boys podcast. This fucking guy, bro.
Like, I mean, like, serious note. Coming from an Italian, this is like the cold-hearted truth. The Mafia doesn't exist.
Yeah, it does. It's fine.
I'm gonna have that one Italian that's like...
I'm not saying you're in contact with him. I'm just saying...
No, that doesn't exist. I mean, maybe it does, but I just didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it exists. But there's gonna be that one, like, super, like... No, they're, like, 5% Italian, but, like, they pledge that they're Italian, and they're gonna be like, it exists, I'm in it. Like, I hate those fucking people. Like, they're, like, the 5%ers that are like, I'm full-blown Italian. Don't even fucking, like... Do you have a pizza oven? Is your pizza oven from Italy? Like, what? God.
All right.
Logan's trying to get me like trip and fall over here, but you know, these legs keep me standing.
So, speaking of legs that keep you standing, since you have a third fucking leg, are we ready to talk about the next topic?
What? Yeah. What?
Yeah, bro, you got a third leg.
Dude, you're not supposed to talk about my mutation like that. You guys didn't know I have 3 legs. One of them is like
it's
super
why
short.
his dick looks so big. Like people think it's his dick.
Exactly.
But
See,
in all reality, it is just a third leg.
Yes. It's actually very tiny. Because of my third leg mutation, the cock actually shrank. So.
Do you fuck girls with the third leg?
I don't know what a female is.
What would you?
I feel like that'd cause pain. Like foot first. Like just think about that.
Yeah, but are we? I thought, like, you know, since it's a deformed third leg, like maybe the foot isn't nearly as big. Maybe it's like stuck baby sized.
It is. It's basically like a toddler. It's like, yeah, it's basically like a toddler's fucking leg just hanging down.
Yeah.
If you could just picture that.
What if you?
And now, don't picture it because it's horrible. It's horrible. I just pictured it. It's fucking horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, actually, they told me that I would have had a 4th one too, but if I had the 4th one, I wouldn't have an asshole. So I had to like pick and choose. So you know, I chose.
So you chose tiny dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tiny dick, normal asshole.
Well, like imagine like not having an asshole. Like, just wouldn't be fun.
I mean, I feel like they could just make you one and then reconnect your colon to a different thing.
I already had enough surgeries on my mutated leg, and you want me to get more just for my asshole? Like,
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean,
Why
that'd be
not?
pretty sick. Like, imagine just me just running around on all fours.
You could run around on all fours and then shit right out of the front of your stomach. That'd be cool.
Actually, when people do push-ups, what
Yeah.
I do is I take the third leg and I like do crunches or like squats with it, but like my whole body, and I'm like laying down in a plank position. So
You
like,
take the baby.
yeah, like people, it's
Yo,
Aki as shit. It's Aki as
yo,
shit.
I have such a fucking horrible image in my head.
I'm glad. I'm glad since you caused this. Okay.
It was
So-
kind of worth the conversation, though. It was funny.
The conversation was great. I mean, I feel like we could just go on any tangent and be super fucking hysterical for no reason. But
All right, so I have something for you.
let's hear it.
So, would you like to hear? So, this is what the initial topic was going to be about.
Two
It was
jerk
gonna
offs
be
talking about jerking off.
Yeah, we were going to talk about jerking off before things happened because it was November, so it was No Nut November, but it ended up working out because it's December 1st, so it's Destroy Dick December. Welcome to it. Hope you guys beat the absolute dog shit out of your meat this upcoming month. So a couple things. Do you know that graham crackers were made for the pure purpose of preventing people to stop jerking off?
Wait, what?
Graham crackers were used and created to stop people from jerking off because it would be bland and mundane food. So it was supposed to like make your senses mundane and then therefore make you less sexual.
I mean, that makes sense. You ever have a chicken parm and you're just like, I'm about to bust? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I get
Or like
that. I get that.
what was the whole thing with like seafood? Like the joke with seafood making people like horny.
I don't know. I don't eat seafood because I don't talk to girls. You like that? Haha.
So another thing I have is I have 17 ways masturbation helps or hurts you. Would you like to read this, take a ponder together?
Yep, let me just get off of this same page as you really quickly.
By
MTV.
Yo, oh my god, same wavelength, bro, I swear to god.
Alright, I got another one. Go ahead.
You got
Let's see
one?
these.
Alright. So the first fact is the good news is that guys, if you regularly, stroke the pipes and clean them out, you're over 50, it lowers your risk of prostate cancer according to
That's a big thing,
that's a huge
gentlemen.
thing. That's a lot of fingers staying out of your prostate.
But not to mention, like, you guys got to listen to that again because it's over 50. Because the next one is not going to help you if you're under 50.
Yeah.
So, just remember,
The bad
over
news-
50.
While you're still under 50,
Mhm.
frequent masturbation could be the result of a high sex drive,
And then
which
you
may be
become
linked
somebody
to
like
an
Devin.
increased risk of prostate cancer.
Devin.
So- What?
Devin, listen to that, okay? And just, like, keep it locked in your head because, like, you got to stop it.
I got.
You got to stop it, all right?
It's got prostate cancer.
You want to, like, bounce them off of each other so, like, you go, I go?
Sure.
All right, so like I got a crazy one for you.
What's up?
Do you know? So like what? I don't know how to ask this. Do you remember the first time you jerked off?
Yeah, I do. I was shooting blanks.
Age.
12.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
It's a lie.
How?
Because the male fetus jerks off in the uterus.
What? What? What?
So-
No chance.
Okay, basically, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but I am. Like, that's probably because of your age. So basically, if there's anybody out there, I'm not gonna sit here and put you on blast or gaslight you. But if you have, jerked off super young, like fucking 6, 7, right? That could be from, when you were in the uterus, you were doing certain maneuvers that actually, like, they were pleasant and gave you a comforting sensation. And it's basically like as an infant, it's like thumb sucking or like body rocking, but it's basically like maneuvering to where you're basically getting the jerk off effect. So it could lead to like when you're super young to be jerking off because you know what the feeling is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, for me, it wasn't even that. I did it because my friends had always talked about it, and I got peer pressure to try.
No, that's what I'm saying. See, that's a perfect example. Like, if you were in the womb just sitting there like fucking doing kick flips and shit back there, and you're like, this feels fucking elite. You're coming out the womb like, I'm ready to do it live. We live, like sitting there just
I'm ready to go.
But yeah, I mean that's food for thought.
Wow, so I could have been jerking it in the uterus.
Yeah.
Masturbation leads to a lower chance of diabetes and insomnia, maybe because you aren't eating candy during that time.
You said wait, what?
It lowers jerking off, lowers the chance of diabetes and insomnia.
I am an insomniac. This doesn't make sense.
Jerk off more.
I don't think I could go anymore.
I don't know what to tell you. It says jerk off more, so jerk off more.
Dude, that might be unhealthy. This
I'm
is such
careful,
a
though.
fucking
If you go too
crazy
hard,
topic.
you can actually break your penis. That is a true thing.
Dude, I did read that, and I don't know. It was like the funniest thing for me.
My aunt, who's a nurse practitioner, actually has a story about this homeless dude who was fucking a prostitute and ended up breaking his penis because the prostitute, like, it was really dark, I guess, and where they were at, she moved really awkwardly to the right and like snapped his shaft. So careful about your penis, guys.
Oh my fucking god. That just caused me pain.
Yeah. And this was in Hawaii too, so it's even better.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, basically when you're having sex, no crazy movements.
Otherwise,
at least while you're
that dong
in.
is gone.
Oh my god. Could you imagine you're just sitting there and you're like, this feels great, and then you just snapped in half, like
And just immediate pain. Immediate pain.
and also, so if you jerk off a lot, what could happen is that because you're constantly in the same situation of like probably, you know, you're sitting there watching porn or whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Adult film, whatever you are doing to I'm not going to sit here and judge and say you watch porn. You might fucking, I don't know, get off the feet. I don't know, right? Okay, so I'm just going to it's tough to talk about cuz people are horny for no reason. But basically, if you are getting it on to the same thing constantly, you get super fucking bored and actually cause yourself to not get hard.
What?
Because
If
it's
you keep
so
getting
okay.
repetitive?
Yes, basically your body sits there and knows what the fuck is going on constantly. So, like, if you sit there and watch porn all the time, every time you jerk off, and that's all you know, I feel like it's different for somebody, you know, who's having sex because, like, if you jerk off and then have sex, it's fucking two totally different worlds. Not that I would know. But, but anywho, right? Like, if you are sitting there for the same thing and you have no other idea of how it would feel, or like, yeah, you could just sit there and your body would just be like, this is boring, and then just nothing. Imagine that.
I think I'd hate life.
So basically, if you end up becoming like a 30-year-old virgin, ladies and gentlemen, just don't jerk off because, like, you're just going to be like, this is boring, and then you're never going to be able to come. So, like, wait till you have sex and then go back to hammer time. Yeah. These are some weird fucking facts.
You want to hear a weird one?
Yeah.
During the Victorian era, many doctors believed that masturbation was a disease, and so to stop them, they would wear this thing called a jungum penis, and it's basically like, you know, horse clamps. Horse.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
It was like horse clamps, but they had like needle. It was like a dog's pinch collar, but for your cock.
No. It looks like a bear trap. That's what it looks like.
It looks like a cock ring with needles.
Well, you see, no, okay, that little small circle is where your cock goes. The rest is to keep your hand off of it.
How big is the thing?
It's pretty massive. It's literally like a bear trap. Okay, so picture a bear trap. It's round with, the spikes inside of it. This is what this thing looks like. But basically, in the circle with the spikes on it, there's another little circle. That's where, you're sticking your cock in and all that good stuff. And it's meant to, the spikes are there so you don't put your hand on it. And you can't sit there and, stroke it out. Because you'd be cutting yourself. That's fucking insane. Imagine jerking off so much they put a bear trap on your dick.
Hey, man. People were going crazy.
Apparently.
I mean, what was the one before it? According to the National Survey of Sexual Health and Behavior, 80% of males have masturbated by age 17, as opposed to 58% of females. And those who do are more likely to have sex and use condoms. By adulthood, those numbers rise to 92% of men and 62% of women that masturbate.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
When was the last time you masturbated?
Last night.
You're not happy.
I'm not happy.
Happy men forget the last time they masturbated. I don't know why, but happy men forget. How does that have anything to do with this? Like,
what do you mean I have a girlfriend? That when I masturbated, it's just a thing. I had to think about it. It's not like I'm like, it's right here now. Yeah, I actually beat my meat 5 minutes before the podcast.
same, but like,
Sal's voice.
I'm like trying to wrap my head like, how does that make sense? Like, if I'm happy, I'm just gonna be like if I jerk off last night.
Forget about the fact that I beat the absolute.
That's
dog
what I'm
shit
saying.
Out of my meat, I couldn't tell you what I was watching.
Yeah, no, I never could. Like, as soon as I wake up the next morning, I'm like, the fuck? I just know I did it. That doesn't make sense. Am I just, have I been depressed my whole life? Any guys watching, like, do you ever forget?
Do I ever forget when I masturbated?
No, I'm like asking the people who listen, like, do you ever just forget? Like is that
I've
don't think
before. I've forgotten to masturbate. Like, I've gone like 2 weeks without it.
That's not the same.
Well, like, I mean, I've done that.
I feel like this
there was
question...
there's been a period where I've gone 2 weeks without it. Not November or whatever.
Yeah, I have too. Like, you're just kind of living.
Counting, you're just kind of living, and you're like, I don't remember the last time I masturbated.
Will you ever like what's happened to me is like in the summer, like I've gone out, gotten fucked up, and then like I come home drunk and don't do it because I'm so fucked up. Then the next night, like, go out, same thing, vice versa, or not vice versa, same thing over and over again. And then like you're at like a stretch of like 5 days you've just been going out. Like, you don't even have to be fucked up, but you like go out, you get home, you don't even want to do it. You're already tired. Like,
yeah,
it's happened to me plenty of times where I've gone weeks without it.
Yeah, and then you're just like, I don't remember the last time I've masturbated. I don't think it has anything to do with
Maybe that's why they're
happiness.
saying it. Maybe they're saying that people who are more active in other activities. Like, listen, us gamers, I guarantee majority of gamers get off their fucking setup, go beat it, and go to sleep. Guarantee.
Yeah, because you fry your fucking eyes with the UV light anyway, so you're gonna be stuck awake anyways.
You also know that not all guys masturbate?
Huh?
You know that not all guys masturbate?
Well, I mean, it said 92%. 92% of men.
Yeah, but like, dudes that don't, like, what?
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you weird? They're probably like Christian people.
I cannot touch my dick or I go to hell. Okay. Like,
70% of married people admit to masturbating for better or for worse.
I did see that. Yes.
Said 38% of people say that they watch porn merely as a distraction, and 43% because I can fantasize about things I would not necessarily want in real life.
Did you know that I mean, I'm sure you knew this, but there's vibrators aren't just for women.
No, you can like tickle your prostate.
Yeah. And I guess
because
about
that's where our
17% about 17% of men use a vibrator while masturbating.
Okay.
Not doing it.
No, I'm not saying I would. But
As soon as you start with "hear me out," I start questioning things.
I get it. Because, like, all right, think about it. I bet you it feels great. I just don't think I could stoop, like, myself could stoop that low. Like, in my
A lot
head.
of things feel great that I'll never
standard.
experience in my life. I'll never be a millionaire. That must feel great. So?
Like, some people say that, what is it? For men, since our prostates and our fucking ass, some people say that you can stick a finger up there and it would feel really, like, it would
That's
feel
why
40 times
shitting
better.
feels so good. That's why.
That shit that I just took was actually really good.
Like, because I feel like girls don't understand when guys literally say, like, dude, taking a shit is one of the best parts of my day. Especially in the morning.
When it's like, oh my god, dude, morning poops,
morning
especially
shit,
at work when I'm clocked in. Oh man.
I get a dime, boss gets $1. No. Oh no, boss gets $1, I get a dime. That's why I shit on company time. Remember that.
Yes, sir. 53% of women use toys when masturbating. Whatever your gender, just be sure to take them out afterwards. That's the thing. People actually like get shit stuck in their fucking vagina. More than 7 million fleshlights have been sold worldwide.
Would you buy one?
100%. Easily.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I genuinely, like, not even to say this on stream, but I genuinely don't know if I would ever buy a pocket pussy or a fleshlight. I've never had the desire to.
I think I don't know if I would do a fleshlight because I feel like it's too noticeable.
You need something low key.
yeah, like discreet. So like I feel like you would need, like, you know, the little egg things that people will sell.
Yep.
I feel like I'd do one of those.
All right. I mean, you're honest. It's typical. I'm not gonna call you weird.
That's if I thought I would.
No,
like,
100%. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm not gonna say you're weird for it. You're not. Most people would. I don't think I've never sat there and been like,
I want to try one though. I feel like that's one of those things you need to try, just once. Doesn't mean you have to use it. I just feel like, you know, even Lil Dicky said fucking a fleshlight is great, so it's got to be right because he's Lil Dicky.
I don't think I want to take any tips from a guy named Lil Dicky.
He's a great rapper, man, and he's Jewish, so give him a break, okay? His people have been through enough.
There's a wrong way to masturbate, by the way, which I'm sure most people know this because, like,
what is the wrong way to masturbate?
That's the thing. It's not gonna sit here and say like there's a wrong way, but there is that's normal. That's like, you know how to normally do it, right? So like if you were to fucking do it in some, like, I don't even know, like if you were to do some crazy shit,
you know,
and to injure yourself.
Mix it up
how? Mix it up how? What do you mean?
Switch hands.
Yeah, but
try like a different stance.
I've definitely switched hands and the left feels like a fucking stranger. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Have you done the numb hand before?
Yeah, it's weird. Really weird.
It's so weird.
It's the weirdest thing in the world. You gotta try it though. Like, if you're a guy, you gotta try it. I don't care.
You have to.
Listen, girls, you guys are probably gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And like, Logan, you're fine, you have a girlfriend. I might be fucked from here on out, but like, you know what? This is a podcast that it's fucking, I don't care.
It's the we the boys, bro. Girls aren't allowed here
that's
anyways.
what I'm saying. But yeah, basically there's a wrong way. It doesn't say what the wrong way is, but 60% of cock fractures happen during masturbation.
Oh, that's just because they go too hard.
Yeah, but other horrors
like
include...
They be like fucking swanking it left and right. Like, who does that? You're weird.
Other horrors include strangulation from being squeezed too tight.
Damn, you angrily beating the shit out of your dick, bro?
Listen.
My wife cheated on me.
Guys.
I lost the house and kids.
I'm going to say this right now to the guys, all right? You guys, like, you are in the driver's seat. Like this, like, okay, I'm gonna say this, right? Girls, if you do listen, do not get offended, but some of you cannot stroke a cock to save your life. You guys some of you are fucking horrid at it.
I feel like hand jobs are just super overrated anyway.
They are, because most of the time girls suck at it. And that's, listen, girls,
it's
you
not
guys
their
don't
fault.
have it every day. Like,
Yeah, we
you
do
know what I'm
this
saying?
every day. We've been doing this for like 9 years.
But this is my point. Like, to the guys that have these issues, you're in the fucking driver's seat. You get practice whenever you want. How the fuck do you fuck? How do you fuck that up? I understand everybody makes mistakes, but if you do it every fucking day,
Well, I
or
wonder
every
I
other,
wonder what
or
the
like,
percentage of people do it like of that percentage that broke their dick.
how
Were people
often?
who were like drunk that didn't have whiskey dick and were trying to do it, or like if they were high and just couldn't feel it. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
a
I
good
wonder
point.
what percent of people were intoxicated trying. Like I've heard that cocaine and jerking off go great together, but it also like could kill you.
I mean, could you imagine just being like so high you don't feel it, so you just start squeezing? You're like, I gotta
Yeah,
wait till
like
I feel
I
it.
wonder what the percentage of that would be.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently, every year between 500 and 1,000 people die from autoerotic asphyxiation. Do we know what autoerotic asphyxiation is?
No, that's strangulation, isn't it? That's strangulation. Asphyxiation, strangulation.
Asphyxiation is just dying of lack of oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
What is autoerotic?
I'm guessing that just means you strangle your cock, because asphyxiation relates to strangling. Auto would be yourself.
Autoerotic asphyxiation is the practice of sexual self-stimulation while causing oneself to experience hypoxia, which is believed to heighten sexual experience. Oh, okay. So
Choking yourself till you can't breathe, so you get a higher.
yeah,
sensation.
so people don't do that, right? You know how like some girls like to be choked, some people like to be choked. So the trick is there's two major blood vessels in the side of your neck.
Yeah,
If you
squeeze in, don't push in, gentlemen. You're not fucking Darth Vader. Do not fucking karate chop her throat.
You don't have to choke her super hard. The hands around the neck is enough. 1, 2. You take your two fingers and just pinch very lightly around those two blood vessels. You can usually feel it. It's literally directly under the ear. If you do that, push them in, you'll start feeling the lack of blood go to her brain. Don't do that too long because you'll literally kill her. But that is the trick to it. But I'm sure people were doing that to heighten their thing because, you know, the act of having a boner anyways, it's taking all the blood, like most of the blood, and circulating it into your penis.
Would you strangle yourself while you're having sex? Like, would you let your girl choke you?
I don't know.
Absolutely fucking not, dude. I'm an absolute alpha.
I don't see the appeal in it. I don't see the appeal in it.
Listen, I'm way too much of a fucking alpha for that shit to happen. If she wants to, I don't care. She wants to try it, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I would never. Yeah, it's one of the. I don't think I could just because it just feels weird. Like it doesn't feel like that's the position I should be in.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would sit there and be like, I'm the bitch. Like what? Nah, I couldn't do it.
I also wouldn't just immediately choke a person out like during sex. I wouldn't choke my girlfriend out during sex unless that's like what she wanted.
No,
I would never do it on a regular because I'm not catching a case for that, bro. I'm not taking that risk.
I mean, sometimes like if it happens, it happens. There's been times where like it's just kind of happened, and they were like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, bet." I'm like, "Fuck it." Not that I would know. It happened in your
dreams, though.
Yes, thank you.
It was in your dreams.
Another thing, if a girl was like,
bailed you out.
Listen, dude, if a girl was like you're having sex and a girl's like, slap me, would you slap her?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Well, it depends where.
The face.
I can't. I don't know.
Do you want to hear my reasoning on why I say no?
It just feels like it. I've been raised to not hit women.
Well, yeah, 100%. Like 100%, I agree.
Slapping a girl's butt is one thing, right? That's
yeah,
just the way.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's one thing. You know, flicking them, that's another thing. It's not a big deal. But like when you start getting to that point of like you're slapping or hitting someone in the face, especially a woman as a male,
problems.
Yeah, it just like you can just feel your internal moral conflict just like fighting itself. Like you can see your literal morals Arthur fisting at you while you're in the act of
this is why
this girl, and I could never slap it full strength ever.
This is what I'm saying, because like if a girl was like slap me, like
if how hard?
That's what I'm saying. Like because I would give like a little light one, and they'd be like harder. I mean like if you want me to go full strength, that's what I'm saying. If you want me to go full strength, you will be unconscious, and that's my fault.
Yeah.
Like what?
You- yo, you
I had
about
this
to be the next
conversation
Rick
the other
Rice,
day.
I swear.
I had this conversation with somebody the other day, and like I couldn't do it. Like I'm sorry because the problem is if I do it too late, they're gonna be like harder, and I just can't force myself to do it because one, if I hit you too hard, it's not my fault. If I don't hit you hard enough, you want harder. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's just like women have to understand that like if you are asking a shit ton from if it's a good dude and you're asking them to slap you across the face like pretty hard, you are asking a shit ton of him by doing that because
You're asking me to go at
this
like
dude
70% strength, and like that right there alone could probably knock you out.
70 I would never ever go above 30.
That's what I'm saying, but they're gonna be like harder. Like what?
I feel, but okay, so so story time. So this goes back with the whole slapping a girl's butt thing. Like that's fine, whatever, I can do that. So I slapped. She told me to slap it once just because she wanted to see how hard I could hit. So I gave her like a good old 45 because I was like, that's like good enough to where it'll probably satisfy what she was looking for, but not hurt her. And she's like, I want you to go. She said hard, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go full strength on this one, and I don't want you to bitch about it. And she said, okay. And I fucking Hulk Hogan, fucking Thor's hammer coming down from the earth, swamped that shit. And she's never asked me to slap her again.
See, but the thing is, like, mid-sex, you go full strength on the ass, and then don't always feel it. Like, not like
Right.
like you would without. So, like, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know about full strength. But anyway, before we start talking about Ray Ricing women,
we really were. Oh God, we're dead.
so
Canceled.
so gentlemen, if you guys have ever, lost an erection during sex, it's not a problem.
It's not your fault. It's not a problem.
It can
happens a lot.
It can lead
Anxiety.
it can lead to anxiety, stress, exhaustion. Can lose a lot of things, in the moment. But if you lose your erection during masturbation, it could signal trouble. Because during
Yeah.
sex, you're in the middle of performing with somebody else. You are now getting anxiety. You're stressed out. You're in the middle. Like when you're by yourself jerking off, you should not have. I could see if you have an overwhelming amount of stress, but like when you go to do the deed, you should be sitting there and like the stress free zone. Like this is to remove your stress. So if you are losing it during masturbation, it could signal trouble.
Yeah, that could suck.
Um,
Apparently, Disney had, oh no, or Apple nixed an app called Happy Fun Time that taught women how to masturbate through a cartoon vulva. And according to Planned Parenthood, masturbation is an effective way for women to relieve menstrual cramps and muscle tension. So, women, finger away at the blood hole.
Don't touch my fucking ass.
Stay away from my ass.
I lose my shit if I feel a finger or anything slip
Ariana, I'm
close
talking
to
to
it.
you. Stop touching my butt, bro.
Listen, no, you want to touch my ass? I'm gonna freak out, but like, do your thing. You want to slap my ass? Whatever. Touch my asshole, and you will meet God.
Yo, if you try Kakashiing my shit, bro.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you try to touch my asshole,
every day.
I will let you meet God.
The thump, bro. The thumps that this girl receives every time sounds like a fucking wine cork just flying out of its fucking hole.
You also know that masturbation and intercourse semen are different.
Really?
Yeah. So, studies since the 1990s show that semen from sex contains more
They have
sperm.
a less sperm count.
Yeah, so there's more sperm than semen in a sex semen, but masturbation has less. And when you're having intercourse, your prostate's more active. Your asshole is just beatboxing while you're having sex. And not all masturbation semen's created equal either.
Word.
See, if you watch a new okay, so there's a study that if you've watched a new erotic film with a different like female like actress you've never seen before, you can produce more semen than somebody you've seen over and like before.
That makes sense though, because it's new.
Yeah. Spicy. What the fuck?
Only 46% of women report having an orgasm within 3 minutes from masturbation. 99% of men could probably have an orgasm while reading the sentence.
Yeah, we could. Which is weird, okay? That's like, it's really weird to me, like, having sex, you
Yo, we just got put
last.
on blast. Are you gonna take this line
Yes,
down?
I am, because you gotta think about it like this, okay? When a girl is masturbating, 3 minutes may not satisfy them, where, like, we could read that sentence to finish, but think about, like, having sex, like, uh, can I say this on stream? Should I
Yeah,
say
it'll be
this on
fine.
stream? I don't know if I
It'll
should.
be
Okay, guys could go for, like, 45 minutes, and the girl can never come.
I just think about dead babies. Yo, you got so silent. Relax, bro. I'm a virgin. It's fine. This has been the Weed Boys
I'm
podcast. We'll
back.
catch you next time.
I'm back. Pretend I never
I'm
fucking
back.
heard that. All right.
You didn't hear what I said. I'm a virgin. It's fine.
Oh, I heard that. I heard. But
Why are you freaking out?
nah. You know what, man? Listen, we're gonna move on from that. But yeah, nah. It makes sense considering, like, a a girl, like, you can have sex with a girl for an hour and she cannot come. Like, you have the possibility of her not coming, and then you could go for an hour and come. You could go for 30 minutes and you could come. You could go for 15. I've heard that people
Dude, I
could go
prepare
for
myself
30.
for a 30-second wonder, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
listen, that's
Most of
happened to
it's late.
people. Men have not cornered the market on masturbating. I'm not really sure what that means, but research has confirmed that men masturbate more than women. I would assume so.
I fucking hope so.
But men aren't kings of the castle when it comes to masturbation.
Hermaphrodites are.
Wait, some animals like to rub their genitals against different outside sources, or if
Yo,
they're flexible
monkeys
enough,
go crazy.
they'll even give themselves oral sex.
Monkeys go crazy.
Walruses can blow themselves.
Lucky bastards. Okay, you cannot tell me you've not thought about wanting to try once. As a man, you should have always thought
Listen,
about that. At least
always. It's not sus. If it was sus, then jerking off would be sus. Think about it.
once. Straight up. I've thought about that.
Lose a rib?
Walruses apparently are really lucky. All you gotta do is break 2 ribs.
Yep.
And then we're golden. We can just remove 2 ribs
You
and
know,
then we're golden.
cornflakes were also made the same way as graham crackers.
Yeah.
It would curb the desire to masturbate.
And it didn't work at all. We're still having sex like crazy.
Since prehistoric times, masturbation has been depicted in art.
We were just making porn.
Jesus. Have you ever edged during masturbation?
Of course. That is actually something I've done.
I think
And it does
think
work.
everybody has. Oh, absolutely.
Like you just edge like 2 or 3 times and then
Holy shit, dude! It's like fucking.
yeah.
No, dude. Like it's crazy.
It's a perfect euphoria.
It's fucking crazy.
All right. The bonding that Sal and I are getting here. And I'm sure a lot of other men, young men that listen to the podcast in the future.
Dude, I really hope that, like, Wonder's not listening to this and we just told
Yeah.
Wonder the darkest fucking things. Jurgis too, like,
Oh, dude, Jurgis would have so much dirt.
we would have just spun Jurgis on, like, a fucking rabbit hole he was never gonna discover.
He's sticking fucking his whole fucking fist up his ass while he's jerking it.
One of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, Dr. Benjamin Rush, believed that masturbation was the cause of poor eyesight, epilepsy, poor memory, and tuberculosis. And if women did it, they would become feeble-minded and more susceptible to evil.
No, well, that's because they hated women anyways. Women didn't have rights at that time. Am I gonna get canceled for saying that?
I don't know. Masturbation is a primary addiction.
I mean, it's a fact, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. We both had our moments now. That's fine.
1972 is bad, dude. 1972 masturbating was abnormal behavior. Dude, I'd
What?
be a psychotic in 1972.
Yeah, I'd be fucking in a mental asylum in
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
straitjacket.
I'm
Yo,
sorry.
could you imagine the people in straitjackets? They could not fucking masturbate. How are you supposed to do
Oh
that?
my god. You know what I thought about?
What's up?
People in jail. That's a
What?
topic that I don't know if we should discuss. People in jail. Think about
Look,
people who are in jail for life. They gotta be fucking dudes in there, right?
have you
Gotta
not seen the
be.
video? Remember the old white dude? Come and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, they have to, and I'm sure they have roaches too.
just
You know what
thinking about it,
roaches are.
dude, like you go to jail, like it's either you fuck or you get fucked. Like you go to jail and no matter what you gotta do some sus activity.
Yeah, but I guess it's less sus to fuck than to be fucked.
Absolutely. But I don't know, in The Sopranos, they say you get a pass when you're in jail. There's no woman around.
Well, if The Sopranos said it, then I guess it's true.
That's like the Bible.
Yeah.
And ironically, people who have the most sex actually masturbate more.
Well, because it just means they have a high sex drive. Although I bet you I could masturbate more than any person having sex right now.
Yeah, dude, you know what's crazy?
I would smoke anybody.
Dude,
You want to try,
I'm not
bro?
even gonna say that. Never mind. The Bible does not mention either masturbation or self-pleasure. Were they not doing that back then?
No. Well, it was considered a sin.
Yeah. Catholic Church, it's an
Kind of like
offense against
Buddhism. You're not
chastity.
allowed to feel pleasure.
I still cannot believe that, like.
Yeah, bro. Let's hear it.
a lot of a lot of penile fractures have occurred from shower masturbating. And then
Who shower masturbates?
listen, a lot of people actually, because
Do you? Have you?
I
bet
have
I've
I
tried
have
it.
I have, but
It's
I'm gonna throw
sucks.
some. I'm not gonna throw his name out there, but there's somebody that we're friends with that only does it in the shower.
Gotta be checking, bro. He's weird.
All right, yep,
No, no way.
yep. I don't want to throw his name out there, but that's fine. Listen, everybody has done it before, right? Like, but
Yeah.
here's the thing: the reason why I was thinking, like, I don't know, because like shower sex sucks. Shower sex is so overrated. Like
I feel like
hot
it
tub
just
pool sex,
depends.
it's all overrated because people think that the water does not act like a lubricant when you're inside of water.
Yeah, friction is just terrible.
Exactly. So it's just not good. Like I'm sorry, and shower sex is uncomfortable. It's overrated. People who love it, it's overrated. If you
Well, yeah,
haven't done
because
it and you want to try it,
think
it's
about it this
overrated.
way too, because you're also getting really warm too. So then, like, having shower sex,
Yeah.
it would just be like 3 times as warm.
But
So now you're sweaty in a shower where you're supposed to be clean.
so
Maybe I feel like shower stuff should be like pre-game only.
yeah, pregame and then continue your
Or
fucking shower. Like you should not be like at the end of your shower like let's fuck. Like then you gotta take a whole nother shower.
no. So think about it like this, right? So I feel like if you're doing shower stuff, right? You know, you get clean and everything.
All
But
right.
then, like, right before you finish out, you start the foreplay in the
And
shower,
then
and
move
then
it
they move
onto
to
the
the
bed.
bedroom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you see, like, cause and no penetration or anything like that. You know, just foreplay shit. I feel like that makes more sense than having shower sex. I feel like having shower sex defeats the purpose. You're also just running up your water bill, and what's wrong with you?
Do you know why that a lot of penile fractures happen in the shower?
Sure, because they fucking try sticking in. Is it from shower sex
No, it's from jerking off in the
or
shower.
just jerking off in the shower?
Yeah,
They get their penis stuck in a grate.
no. Take a second guess on why.
They slip.
Yep. Could you imagine? Could you imagine just sitting there, you slip and just fucking cock to the wall, just.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh no, dude! You remember that whole thing with your baby foot, your small deformed third.
Yeah, see, it kicks up
third
against the
leg?
wall to stop me.
It doesn't kick up against the wall, bro. It falls all the way down on the floor.
No. It kicks up against the wall to stop my cock from hitting. It's like safety.
I got you. It's okay. I got you. All right.
Women with higher testosterone levels report a greater desire to masturbate, but less interest in having sex.
Is that a thing?
I guess.
So I wonder if gym rats just go crazy masturbating, but hate
don't.
sex.
Yeah.
But like Ronda Rousey can't go into a fight without having sex.
Yeah, I know. It's like maybe her testosterone levels aren't that high.
But she's fucking yoked, bro.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does. It means you have a higher testosterone.
She's taking pills for it to calm it down. She could be.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe she's just taking testosterone pills in general.
Dude, what? Some Orthodox or Hasidic Jew wear a special type of underwear that allows them to urinate without having to touch themselves in order to avoid the temptation to masturbate.
All right, yeah, y'all are crazy. Can we end the stream? Can we end the stream?
Yeah, I think. Jesus Christ. Ladies, this is the last thing for you guys because I feel like we just talked about dudes. Like, ladies, listen, if your cramps are really bad, masturbating helps your menstrual cramps.
Said that, bro.
I know, but I just want to end things off for the ladies.
Well, here we go. Yeah, basically, masturbating is great. So destroy your dick, December boys.
Okay, well, let's not destroy it because the ER is going to be calling hefty bill, cock, penile fractures, like, guys.
Yeah, I can't imagine a penile break is very cheap.
And I can't imagine it feels very great either. Listen, gentlemen, if you're doing it in the shower, please make sure your feet are sturdy. Like, oh my God. I can't believe it. This has been the WDB. Oh God! All right, yeah, no. So we gotta end this. We gotta end these things here. This has been a crazy topic or conversation. We started off talking about kind of catching back up for the 2 weeks that we have not really talked. Yeah, we are back. This is gonna be one that's probably gonna hit the lowest amount of views. People are gonna start listening to it. They're gonna get halfway through and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with these two?" And I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's all right. Listen, if you don't listen to the end, that's all right. You're not even gonna hear this, but it's all right. Like, I can't blame you for it. This is also an hour and 30 minutes long, so like I can understand if you don't listen all the way through. I'm gonna be listening to this at work. My whole drive to Mass tomorrow. Actually, no, I won't be able to. Won't be on Spotify yet. But as I said earlier, I will be in Massachusetts for the week, and so podcast, depending on if I get home Sunday, will be up Sunday or Monday. It just depends on when I get back from work.
Yeah, I guess
so. That is this has been the WDB Boys podcast. Logan, as always, thank you for sitting down and doing this with me.
I missed your voice, bro.
I missed yours. Ready to do this all again next week.
Yes, sir.
This time I'm going to text you Saturday, and we are going to get a topic.
We're gonna actually try.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tweet on our Twitter and see if we get any topics. Because, I think that'll be easier. I think if we can get something, like, instead of us, we got a lot of shit going on. I do want to wrap this up, but I'm just trying
topics are fucking AIDS.
That's what I'm saying. And, a lot of the times we have so much shit going on that, like, I forget, and it's, like, Monday, and I'm like, fuck. And anything good that we could talk about, like, that's juicy, we don't have the time to research. Like, me and Logan both live, very detailed lives. Like, that's the thing, is, like, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, you could work a full-time job and have all the time in the world after. Me and Logan live very detailed lives. We don't have the luxury of just being able to be like, all right, yeah, I'm out of work, I could fucking look up a topic. In the beginning, we probably had a little bit more time, and this is life's course.
And it's only going to get busier from here on for me.
Exactly, same here. Holidays coming, birthdays coming, I'll be in New York. We will be able to get that podcast up, but same thing with this episode. We may not be live until Monday when I come back. The best part about doing it Wednesdays or Thursdays is that majority of my trips, like I'll be going to Maine soon. majority of those trips will not be interfering. I'll be here for Wednesdays, Thursdays. I'll be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, but we will continue this. I do have a lot of fun with it. I want to get a topic that you guys want to hear, or just an idea that you guys want to hear, because it'll be easier for us to just say, fuck it. They want to see this. Okay, let's research this. Instead of saying, well, we could do this. You want to do this? It's just
Yeah,
easier.
I'll throw up a tweet on my personal too.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna tweet on the podcast Twitter, which everybody go follow if you haven't. It's at WDB Cast on Twitter. It's very small, but
we want to start focusing our tweets and stuff for that to go there anyways.
yeah,
So
this is gonna turn
help
into
it grow.
like. I will say this, like, this podcast, it started off strong. It's had some bumps lately because of life, but it is going to continue to grow, and I know that just because, the people that me and Logan are friends with are super supportive of most of the stuff we do. So, love them for that. And we do kind of bring out funny and deep, detailed, interesting conversation. So hopefully you guys enjoy that as well.
Reserve.
But as always, drop the follow on social media at WDB fucking tongue twister at WDB Cast on Twitter. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify, on Apple Music or Podcast. It's on Google Podcast. Once again, we're live on Twitch, twitch.tv/MXNCINI. I probably am gonna make another Twitch soon. The reason why I kept it on here is because I figured, this can still get subs. This is a monetized channel, so if we are getting subs through the podcast, it will get split between the two of us and could be used to further things like, maybe one day make WDB Cast merch. Me and Logan are both wearing hats right now. It'd be sick to one day sit here in a WDB Cast hat. But that's stuff for future time. Just kind of bringing it up now. As always, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for the support. Drop a follow on all the social media if you can. And if you don't want to follow the podcast, at least drop a follow to me and Logan. And go fuck yourself. But it's Logs on Twitter, twitch.tv/Logs, 3 Z's at the end of that, and at ManciniXO. And if you're on Twitch, you're watching on my Twitch. So take care, everybody. See you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Logan, I love you.
I love you too.